I have watched countless YouTube videos about how to be productive and actually achieve your goals, and none of them have worked for me or got me out of my limiting mindset. You're here because you actually want to get stuff done and achieve your goals and all the dreams while being kind to yourself in the process. If you struggle with the fear of being seen or the fear of succeeding, I'm here to tell you what I learned and what I did to actually start taking positive, inspired action. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kiana. I'm a spiritual R&B artist who loves self-improvement and talking about self-help and just stuff along those lines. When I tell you, I have so many micro and macro goals that I want to achieve in this lifetime. I have so many. I am definitely a jack of all trades, but I was definitely a person who had a flood of motivation in the beginning based off of something that I saw or someone else that I saw. And I would do it like 3 days. And then I'd stop or give up, which leads me to my first point, which is intentions. What are you doing? Why are you doing whatever it is you're doing? If you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, or if what you're doing is based off of somebody else or something artificial, basically just something outside of yourself, it's not going to last. It's not going to get you anywhere. That's like $2 worth of gas right there. And you're not going to make it far. You're not getting anywhere. So why are you doing what you're doing? Recently, I've been on this really, really big journey of getting back to myself and remembering who I am. So the reason for everything that I have been doing, like keeping up with this YouTube channel, getting back into photography, music, etc., has all been for the sake of my inner child and all the things that she wanted to do and wanted to accomplish but just never did. So like wanting to complete a workout program, I would do good if I made it 3 days, because usually it was like an adrenaline rush of motivation to start it and to do all these crazy things, and I would just overwhelm myself, and then I'd make it, like I said, 3 days and then give up and then be mad at myself because I gave up, and then just be in this loop of like, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough because I can't even complete a workout program. I only made it 3 days and it's 28 days. The mindset would just snowball. But now, coming from a place of, okay, the middle school me has always wanted to just work out because it genuinely feels good. I still have the motivation to keep going. There's no part of me that's like, I don't want to do this anymore, because I have a reason. I have a good enough why, as into why I am doing this. The next point that I have is aside time for this goal, because a lot of us use that as an excuse. Right now, it is 9 o'clock. I didn't want to film this video, truthfully, but my bigger goal is to have a successful YouTube channel, right? So I've got to put into that. Also, something that I've noticed with that is you think you don't want to do it, but in actuality, you do want to do it, because I have never sat down, filmed a video, and then felt bad afterwards. I'm like, no, I'm one step closer to my goal because I did that thing that I've always wanted to do. I noticed I never feel bad after doing 5 minutes. Like, I've never walked away from this productive thing that I want to do feeling like doo-doo. I want you to stop and think about it. After doing something you really didn't want to do, but you really did actually want to do, how did you feel? So at the beginning of the day, set aside time for this goal. Even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's 2 minutes, I don't care what it is. I don't care what your goal is. As long as, 1, you genuinely want to achieve this, and 2, it matters to you and you have a strong enough why. At the beginning of the day, set aside time. Set the intention that, okay, at some point today, I'm going to do 5 minutes. For me, I used to be really terrible with time management, and I would have a lackful mindset of telling myself, I don't have time. I'm at work 9 hours a day. I don't have time. But the truth is, I do have time. If it matters to you, you will make the time. So something that has been working for me is literally at the beginning of the day, setting intentions like, okay, today I want to achieve this. I just like having a to-do list because I get to check off things that's, for some reason, that's rewarding to my brain. So find what works for you, but also make sure you have a strong why and set aside time to achieve the goal. The next umbrella is mindset. You have to believe that you deserve this goal. You got to believe that you can even achieve this desire. I want you to know that no matter what it is that you want, you believe that you will feel good in the having of it. So we got to feel good now. We got to go after that goal. Okay. Change your mindset. Believe that you deserve, because you do. Believe that you are worthy, because you are. Remember who you are. You are a loving human being. You are lovable. You are amazing. You have so many creative ideas. You've got this, okay? The whole point of our life, the whole purpose of us being here is to feel good. If you actually stop and think about it, all right, humans here, what are we doing? If you zoom out and look into the galaxy, we are ants, okay? What are we doing here? What is our purpose? To feel good and to expand this world. We are literally the universe experiencing itself. You are deserving. So have a better mindset. You've got to change your self-concept. That's the second one, but it literally goes with the first one. You have to believe you deserve it. Change your self-concept to know that you've got this. You can do this. It's okay if people see you fail. It's okay if people see you. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to have this space. I don't believe the market's saturated because there's room for everyone. You are not going to say the same exact thing I'm going to say. You're not going to present yourself the same way I present myself. There's room for you. Someone needs you. Someone needs to hear you. Someone needs to see your heart. They need you, basically. The next thing I have is discipline. Discipline. The one that everybody loves is basically just getting over the start, because once you start going, you already have momentum. You already have energy. And reminding yourself that this feels good when you do it, that you always feel good after you do it, makes you often want to do it even more. My notes are definitely all over the place, so I apologize if this video is all over the place. If I had to tell my younger self about productivity and actually achieving my goals, what would I tell them? Stop taking things so seriously. That is what I would tell them. Take it seriously, but don't take it so seriously that you just fall into that loop that I talked about earlier, 'cause that would always happen. Like I said, why are humans here? Our purpose is to feel good. Our purpose is to have fun. Our purpose is literally to expand and create. So if you do fall off of your goal, it's not the end of the world. If you don't achieve your dream right away, it's not the end of the world. The world is still going to continue. Everything is still going to go on. You don't need to beat yourself up. You don't need to be mean to yourself. You don't need to use that as ammo against yourself. Just start over. You have no idea how many YouTube channels I have had for this one. It might look one way, but actually be another way. So that's another point I want to make. Don't believe illusions. Don't believe everything that you see. It might look like this person got success overnight. They didn't. You don't realize the amount of work that they have put in since they were like 5. I have always been a person that wanted to learn how to sing. And I thought you just either could or you couldn't. But then I changed my mindset and I learned, first of all, it's a skill you can learn. And all the people that you think are absolutely amazing started singing when they were 5 or a young age. Think about it. Let's say they started singing at 5 and they're now 17. How many years of singing is that? 12. 12 years of learning a skill. Of course, they're going to be good. Just because they're 17 doesn't mean they were God-given a gift. They put that work in, they put the time in, they put the effort in. It's also something they enjoy doing, so it just comes naturally to put in the time and the effort. 12 years. That'd be the equivalent if you started at 20 and you're now 32. That's still 12 years of work. That's still 12 years of effort. That's still 12 years. And that 12 years went by no matter what. So whether you worked on your dream or not, that 12 years still went by. Don't believe everything you tell yourself. Don't believe everything that you see. Not all that glitters is gold, because at this point, everything is a skill, and the barrier to entry to literally anything that you want to achieve is so low that there is no excuse now to not be able to do what you want to do. If you want to start a business without your face, without social media, you can do that. If you want to start a music career without your face, without social media, without a record label, you can do that. Any dream you have, you can achieve somehow, some way. Set yourself up for success. If you know you want to start a YouTube channel, get a tripod that's easy to just throw your phone up on there, so that's not an excuse. If you want to learn an instrument, have that instrument out, plugged up, ready to go. So there's no excuse. Not like, oh, I have to take it out of the closet. No, it's right there. I can literally just grab that and start playing now. Set yourself up for success. so that the things that make you not want to do it are not even factored in. I want my videos to have quality. Okay, my light is always right here. This tripod, I can literally just throw my phone on it without a problem. Makeup, the simplest makeup look I can do, which is eyeliner, lashes, and lip gloss. And then I put on some hoop earrings that took me less than a Bob's Burger episode, which is like 12 minutes long. There's no excuse. Set yourself up for success. You just go. And then once you realize that we're all here doing what makes us feel good at the end of the day, you'll wake up, you'll make your bed, and you'll be on top of the world. And all you did was make your bed. And that will lead to you feeling empowered. That will lead to you feeling encouraged. So then you're like, oh, I made my bed. I'm going to practice piano for 5 minutes. And then you practice piano and you realize it's not treacherous. It's not scary. It's not bad. It's not whatever your anxious mind tried to convince you it was. And then you're like, well, I'll just keep practicing because I'm already here. And then next thing you know, you've had the intentions to do 5 minutes and you've done 15 minutes. And it kind of just snowballs from there. Care about how you feel in this process because that helps so much. Also, watch things that encourage you. Watch things that give you that encouragement when you have time. You can't do it. You're just making up excuses. You're just feeding into that fear. Don't do that. Don't let that happen. If this video helped at all, I know it was all over the place, but if this video helped at all, I do have a free shadow work journal prompt for beginners in the description box down below. I hope you found this video helpful. Also, if you did, subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.